Well, yes.
You spoke about the heaviness. What is the correct response to a burdening? Let's say I don't want to come to a morning lesson, I don't want to get out of my house.
Tell me, do you think I don't have sometimes states in which I don't want to come down to the morning lesson?
Then what do you do? That I ask, what do you do? I want to be like you. What do you do when you don't want to go? How do you respond when such a desire appeared in you? I don't want to go down, see the faces of all these students, I don't want to look at them. What do you do?
What do I do? It's a commitment. There must be a commitment in advance. It's a decision that you cannot, no matter what, you cannot leave it. Meaning, it's a certain contract, a covenant, a mutual guarantee in which you need to constantly kind of wash yourself with it, and no matter what will happen, because I'll tell you, this burdening that you're telling me about is still not what will be. It will be much worse, as the descents won't be in your mood, but rather in the loss of everything you've seen, everything you've attained, everything you've felt and attained. You're such an animal that you don't even feel that you're an animal. You are in a state of a lack of spirituality completely, and you're kind of like going around living, everything's okay. I don't know how to explain it, it's impossible, but we must work on that, to work in advance on that, to invest oneself in the society, so that even if later you're not together with him in heart and soul, but that previous connection, that's considered a covenant where you sign and then it works in the states in which you're not capable. Only that way. And again, it's a commitment. It's a must. It will yet come when you will come to your friends and you'll say, you'll lie to them, you'll say to them you're not feeling good, that you work till late, 1,001 things. It doesn't matter. And no, there has to be, first of all, a daily schedule, like a timeline of your day. It can't be that at 2 o'clock in the morning, let's say when you wake up, it has to be 2 o'clock. It doesn't matter what happens. To come to the lesson, you must. So I'll go to the lesson and I'll fall asleep there. That's it. Once I used to kind of like seduce myself with a cigarette or coffee. Today, what I don't have, they give me such a coffee that, and there's no cigarette. So there's nothing to come for. It's very difficult. And that's how it is. No, but when I was by Rabash, I had a good state. It was a good situation. I had to bring my tape. I could bring it into the drawer there in the lesson. No, I had a bag. I was with the tape. I had come with my tape, with my book. The book also I wouldn't leave in the bookshelf. No, I had to bring everything, and also for him, especially what he needs, the microphone and all those things. I'd arrange all those things. Meaning, without that, how could there be a lesson? To bind the animal of yourself as much as possible to the state, as much as possible. Because you will have 1,001 excuses, and the friends will say, okay, too bad, you sad, pathetic thing, you sleep later, you're fine. You don't need to. You must, on your own, make sure that you... And I'm telling you, you don't feel maybe... But sometimes I come to the lesson as I'm not capable to do anything. Not for a thing. As if I'm, the reader is reading some text there. I'm not within that text at all. and to answer questions and participate in some kind of impression and excitement of someone. It's not there. That's how it is. And I will come to the lesson and I'll be ashamed. Who am I? What am I? How can it be? And still they're filming and the TV, and it's not important. If it comes from above, I must do my work from below, and what will happen will happen. Well, let's say the students understand that there are such states for anyone. I have seen Rabash that it was fearful to look at him. It was something that was scary. It's like there's no spirit. No spirit in a person is something that's simply, it's like, I don't know, like someone who's drugged up or, high, or I don't know, where the spirit of life just, eludes the person, leaves the person, and there's like a lifeless soul there. It's like even a body that's not working, not responding. It's kind of like walking and doesn't even see. So there are different states, and we need in advance to make supporters a certain insurance of sorts. We must have that. And especially those friends of ours that are in the groups, small groups that don't have the strength the forces to strengthen themselves. And I see sometimes that there are 10, 15 people in a group, and sometimes 2 or 3. It's really hurtful to me. Because specifically those are the states in which you can make an overcoming for your beast, and they are the most beneficial states. We think, what will I do if I don't have the intentions, if I don't have anything, my heart's not working, and my feelings aren't working, and I won't understand anything or feel anything, and I'll sleep instead of sleeping in the lesson, I'll sleep in the bed. No, you must come and fill up your place physically, open the book, arrange everything, and then fall asleep. But here on the spot. And then from falling asleep, you will also somehow recover. There must be a physical awakening. The prophet is the greatest possible that can possibly be, and believe me that the greatest Kabbalists, and it's written about them, about Baal Shem Tov, how he do you have that? The article from Baal Shem Tov, he said, for now, they asked him, what's going on with you? For now, I know nothing. Maybe you remember something that I taught you. Teach me. And Rabbi Tzvi said, I too don't know a thing. Rav, because he is adhered to his teacher. The first thing is a simple thing. Then Baal Shem Tov cried out, what are you silent? Read before me the alphabet. And the rabbi started to reading before him. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, that's A, B, C. And Baal Shem Tov was in great enthusiasm, as in the holiness always, until he brought back to him all his forces. Rav, these are very exalted things and very moving, because that's how it comes. The lights leave and they lower a person, and you can see from what a degree one needs to ascend. But again, preparing oneself for this under the condition that there will be next to you someone that will say that alphabet to you. That's very important. Last question. When you open your eyes, the first thing, what do you do? What do you do? Rav, a person who opens his eyes needs to say what's written in the prayer book. I'm not laughing. If you don't know what to do, read what's saying there. what it says there. The great Knesset people wrote, the assembly of wrote what you should say when you wake up in the morning. It's very important to think of what intention you wake up with, how you jump up, what that first thought is. Well, and then we need to do all kinds of things that a person does in the morning. Go to the bathroom, wash up, get dressed. I sit by the computer for an hour at least. I wake up more or less at 1:10. And that's how but sometimes it doesn't help. Sometimes it doesn't help. I wake up like a log and I come like that to the lesson. And there's nothing to do. I did my own, and all the rest is already how it was cascaded down from the heavens. Okay? And how are we going to pass this day?